Let's get into the topic for today, so which is autism. So before we go into it, let's define a few of the terms that come with autism, which is autism, masking, and also what's the diagnosis process for autism?
I think, so I think let's just jump into like the diagnosis first. Some people, they get diagnosed when they're a kid and they go to, the appropriate specialist. They do, psychiatric evaluations, and they get to a conclusion. But sometimes what happens is people, as they get older, they realize that they've, something's a little off about them, and they realize that it could be this, could be autism, and they take a bunch of tests um, to reach the conclusion that they are in fact autistic, and that's called self-deexed in the autism community. So I think like that would be so that's sort of the diagnosis. And I think autism is not like one deterministic thing. It's a set of behaviors whose um, it's across a spectrum where the intensity of the behavior varies across the spectrum, but the common traits include hyperfixations, very very specific interests, um, inability to judge social ambiguity in everyday interactions. So what you just saw right now, which is like, oh, is that a question? That's an example too. That happens like every day for someone who has. I'm sorry. And what's the third thing?
The third thing is masking.
Yes,
What does that mean?
Yeah, sure. Masking. I think it's sort of taking a character or playing a character just so that it's just for like efficiency's sake. Um, let's say you have to hang out with a bunch of neurotypicals and you are at a party. It is far more easier to play the character of someone who is wild than it is to be yourself. Okay, that is masking behavior. Like,
cool.
to put it in a very anecdotal context, but masking behavior is basically when you fake behaviors to hide all the behaviors that come with being autistic.
I really like the ending. So with masking, usually it comes. People usually do it when they try to fit in, and it happens more so that because of the stigma that comes with autism or just like being different, they try to act normal or like whatever the neurotypical people do to make it look like they go by the same rules as well.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to see more videos on the topic, make sure to check out our playlist where we answer more questions. We'll see you next time.